What do you prioritize? Let's hold and achieve together.
Hey, everybody. Have you been searching for that place that you just haven't found yet? Perhaps you're just still navigating through life, and you do feel like you are a person of faith, but you're just not really sure what to do with that. No place really just feels like that place or your place right now. I absolutely invite you to come to services with us where I attend in Blue Springs, Missouri. It is the First United Methodist Church of Blue Springs, and they're going to have some really neat things upcoming. Of course, next week it'll be the conclusion of our series through the month of November, which has honestly meant a lot to me in today's service, especially if you get a chance to watch the virtual service. They have a YouTube, a Facebook, and there should be one online, but I don't know if the video has uploaded there yet. But this December, they're going to have a series called Christmas at the Movies. It begins Sunday, December 1st. They're going to be exploring faith and Christmas through It's a Wonderful Life, Elf, The Grinch, and Home Alone. And they also will be having Christmas Eve services. So Thursday, December 19th, 7 p.m. Tuesday, December 24th at 4 o'clock p.m., 6 o'clock p.m., and 7:30 p.m. I have this little postcard that I picked up today, and I'm looking forward to being there for as many of these services that I can, either in person or online. I also sing in the praise band, gospel choir. I wear so many hats with my volunteering, and this is definitely a place that's near and dear to my heart. So this is my formal invitation to invite you. I invite everyone who feels like they would like to come see a place where I have found solace and where I feel that connection, and honestly, where I have found new family and just grown in my own spiritual journey. It's been a remarkable, amazing, beautiful experience, and I just want to share that with you. So, no pressure. Feel free to go on YouTube or Facebook to look at past sermon series. The sermons, the music, everything just has tied so well together over the last few months, it feels like, and I am just so blessed to be a part of it. I want to be able to share that experience with you, and even if you're not a person of faith, I feel like there's something from the messages that we can all take to heart. And just a caveat as far as today's sermon is considered, if you do tune in to either, the contemporary or traditional service. I sing in the traditional. You can view whichever one you want. But it was a sermon not like any I've ever heard before. And I feel like with our current political and religious climate that we're living in, it was so well needed. And the way it was delivered is how I would have gone about talking about it as well. And that is what really means a lot to me. I feel like I'm definitely called to do more, and this is how I am going to do it today. So I invite you to the First Methodist Church of Blue Springs, First United Methodist Church of Blue Springs. My fibro had a brain fart. Anyhow, but I'm honestly realizing that a lot of First United Methodist churches have a similar alignment of beliefs, values, the way they treat one another with love. It's such an amazing, remarkable place. And today we learned about prioritizing and how different groups of people, even within your family unit or your friends or within the church have just different ways of prioritizing things. And we all have our own differences, but there are things that we can also agree on and align with. And for me, it's love first. It's always about love and the connection and the growth that we can make together and doing good by each other together. I just encourage you to bring your light into the world and do good by others and to yourself by being that optimistic, hopeful spirit filled with love and grace and kindness. As always, I am holding on to hope and I move forward. I look forward to sharing these upcoming weeks with you, and I look forward to seeing you at the church that I attend. If you feel so called to join us, either virtually or in person, it's like whenever you have something that you really like, whether it's a pair of shoes or, a car dealership, you got a really great deal, or, oh man, you had the best sandwich ever, you got to go to this restaurant, or, oh, that music group and that concert was just phenomenal. I have to tell everybody about it. For me, that's how I feel about this church and this community, this group of people that are my family. They've grown to be so much more, and I am not afraid and worried about talking about it. If anything, it just invigorates and just excites a part of me that just wants to share that love and joy with everyone that I know. And I hope that this message is received well by those who are listening and watching. Just know, whatever path that you take in life, regardless of where you are and what you do, may it be one of peace and love, and that it's spreading the good in the world, and that it aligns with the core values that we all hold dear and near to our hearts. Without sounding preachy, my last words are, what would Jesus do? I feel very aged, and I have been wearing a bracelet that reflects that. Oh, it's somewhere in the mix here. There we go. What would Jesus do? But it's true. What would he do? Would he sit with people who are upset or angry, joyful, prideful, boastful, all of the above? That's where he would be sitting with you. He would have a shared meal with you. So I invite you to be that conversation and connection and share your love. Thank you for listening today.